Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Commander Numpty, or David Steele, and you've just been looking at my boat. That was SSN 614 USN Greenling, and we're back in Operation Southern Edge. This mission is taking place about 5 hours game time after the last mission. Let's take a look, because I thought I would have a fairly easy trip back home, but apparently not. So, we just finished dealing with the small invasion fleet. We're now setting off to head back to resupply. We got a call in from HQ. Hey, come back and get some more torpedoes. Fantastic, works for me. And we got
Come left to 000. Helm I.
we got a signature that tells us that there's a couple of Russian boats, Soviet boats, stalking us. Now I'm going to drop back down to 350 foot. And
Make depth 350 feet, dive I.
let's see what we've got now. In terms of weapons, we've got plenty of weapons on us. I don't know quite why HQ wants us to resupply, but okay. So we've got 9 torpedoes, plenty to deal with. We hope a couple of Soviet boats. Now the Kilo class, he is a little, how to say, concerning. The Kilo is a quiet. He's a quiet submarine. Now we've still got ears on him, but he's got good sensors and he is quiet. We're at the limit.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2. Last bearing 062. Contact faded.
I was going to say we're at the limit of his sensor range, and I point my nose towards him. He drops off mine because my towed arrow is more sensitive than my bow sonar. Let's accelerate time. I'm going to head north.
Con sonar regained contact
there's the
on.
Foxtrot.
Sierra 1. Con helm. Steady course.
He was definitely on an interception mission. Now, I'm pretty sure I could launch from this distance. The Foxtrot wouldn't know what's coming, but the Kilo might. And the Kilo is more concerning, I think, than anything else. Now, we've got our Mod Zeros loaded in the tubes right now. The poorest quality torpedo I've got. I'm not unhappy with the Mod Zero. It's maybe not what I want against a Kilo. Well, I think what I want to do is notch the target. So run perpendicular to
Come
them.
left to 322. Helm I.
Now we're given the best active sonar return that we can,
Con helm. Steady course.
but we give our towed array the best chance of being able to pick them up. Let's increase my depth a little bit.
Con sonar regained contact
There
on.
you are.
Sierra 2. Bearing 062.
Okay, I got a chance to fire up on these guys and I'm not detect it. So let's go ahead and just get a couple out, I think. Let's go ahead and do a little further south.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
And then this one will be further north.
Shoot tube 2.
Okay.
Aye, sir.
Great. We didn't lose the wire on these, which I'm very happy about, because that's made my life a lot easier. So, just for the sake of it, we'll separate these torpedoes. Because they will get detected, and when they do, I'd like them to be fired upon, but not where I am. Meanwhile, I'll act as the mothership with the best sensor. That's the plan, anyway. Plus, they may not know which direction to run. It looks like the Kilo is turning around. I don't know the Kilo detects that torpedo yet. I thought so, but... Alright, let's start the attack round. Or start pointing towards the
Con
target.
sonar.
Hey, there
Launch
we go.
transient from Sierra 2.
That's
Con
interesting.
sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 2. Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 2.
Pretty sure the Kilo doesn't know where we are, and so the Kilo's either firing at Torpedo 1 or Torpedo 2, and I would say Torpedo 1, and so that's good. Now, there goes the first ping. She's not going to detect me at this range. Of course, she's going to alert the Foxtrot that there's something going on, so It's interesting. Let's get my Foxtrot torpedo. I'm going to activate this torpedo right now. Oh, look at this short sensor range there. Okay, and the idea here is we'd like the enemy to know that there's a torpedo to their west. So I'm going to accelerate time for a few seconds. Okay, we're getting a better idea where the Foxtrot is. I think we can position this to be targeting a little bit more to the west. Let's accelerate time again. Kilo's running.
Sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
We know where the Foxtrot is.
Sonar, Sierra 1 is cavitating.
Okay, so we know where the Foxtrot is, and the Kilo, we're pretty sure it is, it's running away to the north. Like so. So, possible Torpedo 2 will acquire the Kilo, especially
Sonar, Sierra 1 is cavitating.
if I let it.
Come right to 060, helm I.
Actually, no. These are going to be set, or test 71s. Yeah, 71Ms, what's their range? 1650, so okay, you don't have to worry about that too much. I'm going to thread the needle between the incoming torpedoes, because it gives me a shouldn't drop sensor contact on either of them, but I might. But I don't think I can realistically cover the distance to go outside of the search patterns of these incoming torpedoes if I go to the outside of their sensors. So let's just go down the middle. Worst case is I have to evade. That could be fun. Best case is if I end up using active sonar to get a fix
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
where the enemy is. My bow sonar is the most sensitive to that, so it's pointed towards the target. Right.
Sonar, noisemaker bearing 060.
So Torpedo 2 can look after itself, I think. It's acquiring and knowing exactly where the Kilo is, so let's accelerate time a little bit longer. I think the Foxtrot's about to eat
Sonar,
it.
noisemaker bearing 061.
Steer Torpedo 2 manually, yeah. Okay. 2 does not know where the target is. Let's put it into swing mode.
Helm, steady course. Sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 059. Contact faded.
And Sierra 2's gone quiet. That's bad. There's a lot of noise between me and Sierra 2. That's why we can't detect it right now. Plus, I'm pointing my bow sonar towards it as well. That does make a difference. Oh, there you are. Foxtrot.
Sonar, noisemaker bearing 063.
Good effort at avoiding this torpedo. Think. Not good enough.
Sonar, regained contact on
Maybe.
Sierra 2, bearing 058.
Oh, okay. He is right inside my torpedo. I'm going to have to separate to be able to attack him again. Look at that. Clever guy. So let's turn the torpedo to the starboard. Back at it. Let's drop the depth a little bit, like so. Turn him round.
Sonar, noisemaker bearing
Noisemaker.
058.
Ping active, like so. Okay, are we going to acquire him now? Just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Con, fire
There we
control,
go.
weapon acquired.
Got him. Bazinga.
Sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 062. Contact breaking up.
Took care of this guy. Now, where is the Kilo? Oh, there you are. Okay, we know where the Kilo is now. We know where Sierra 2. It's got to run this torpedo towards him. The torpedo 1's now gone active. Kilos have anti-air coating, so my active sonar on the torpedo is less effective, and to be fair, on my own boat as well. But he is running east-northeast, west-northwest even, not east-northeast. He's turning towards the torpedo. That's interesting. This is depth. It's above the layer. Bring the torpedo up. pushing 5 on the num keypad. So let's take a look at the kilo if we can. Nothing to see really. Enough. Okay.
Con
Should
sonar,
acquire him.
noisemaker bearing 056.
He's giving away his location by dropping noisemakers,
Con,
but
fire control, weapon acquired.
I think he thinks that this
Con
torpedo
sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 056. Contact faded.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
I think he thinks that this torpedo is better quality than it really is. Better quality sensor. Right, let's drop my torpedo below the layer. And let's see.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Alright, see how it's flashing red and blue? That means it's not really able to lock on, but it knows that there's something there. There we go. And
Con sonar regained contact
close.
on Sierra 2, bearing 055.
got 105% solution on Sierra 2 right now, dropped to 84. Okay, let's take a look. There he is.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing
Turning hard.
055.
I'm gonna help the torpedo along by steering it back towards the target, like so. Snaking it left and right. Just like I'm driving a truck in ATS.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Plenty of notice. This guy needs to get up to the surface and ditch. We're about to eat one of these.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2,
Left jumps.
last bearing 054. Contact breaking up.
Okay, well, big gash in the side of that kilo. Let's switch back to me. And, yeah. Let's, well, those 4 torpedoes are still kicking around, but I'm 4,000 yards from the closest one, so accelerate time. Okay, that looks like a fairly straightforward interception.
Con, torpedo room, 2.
Come left to 034. Helm aye.
But it could have turned nasty very quickly.
Con, helm, steady course.
Those kilos especially are slippery. Difficult to detect, and they've got good quality weapons, but looks like we came through unscathed, which I'm very happy about. Okay, well, I'm going to call it for today's mission. I think we did as well as we need to. Hope you got something from that. Hope you enjoyed watching me slip past a couple of Soviet boats and dispatch them with original 1973 vintage torpedoes. Sorry, chaps, but try harder next time. Thanks so much, everyone. Take care. See you the next time. Goodbye.